Hi everyone, welcome to Small Wood Workshop Kitchen. Now today it's a little bit wet, a little bit windy outside, not really keen on going out and building stuff today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the Small Wood Workshop Flapjack. Simple recipe, see what you think, give it a try, let me know your thoughts. First and foremost, we need to put the oven on. Now what I'll be using here is a fan oven. I'm going to put on my low one, so I've got 2 shelves. If I know how to work my oven, that is. I've just turned on the top oven. Let's try that again. Now, some people can choose to use an open stove, set fire to something. Now, Michael Morgan, I know you like to set fire to stuff using petrol, but I still maintain you should use an oven. Now, what I've done here is set to 180 degrees, let it warm up, and in the meantime, I'll start getting the ingredients ready. Now what we have here is some Sainsbury's Scottish oats. That is my Scottish accent. We have there 500 grams. We then have 250 grams of light brown sugar and 250 grams of unsalted British butter from Sainsbury's. So Sainsbury's, if you're watching this, I don't mind freebies. Then we also have the Small Wood Workshop's hidden ingredients. A few raisins, a little bit of cinnamon just to add a little bit of kick. Some vanilla extract just to soften the taste buds as you're eating. And then we have some lovely Tesco, again freebies, I don't mind Tesco, clear honey. What I'm going to do now is pop them all into the KitchenAid. Other food processors are available. And mix this lot up. One thing I would say is the butter I left in the fridge last night. It's a little bit hard. So I'm just going to let that soften up before I put it in, otherwise this is going to go horribly wrong. Okay, the attachment I've decided to use is this strange shaped thing. I think its benefits, so I'm led to believe, is it means it won't soften the oats too much, so you keep the texture while you're cooking. As you can see, I now have soft butter, like a hot knife through butter, excuse the pun. So first and foremost, let's start mixing. Now what I've done first, put the oats in, and I'm just going to set it to speed 1, or just to get it going. So the next thing I'm going to add in is the sugar. Now the reason I'm adding the sugar in next is because there's another solid object, so the two will mix in quite nicely before it gets too clumpy. Other advisable thing, which is not so good for the video, put the cover on, stops the oats going everywhere. Now as that's mixing away, I could measure it, but I'm not going to. But then put in a few raisins, just a bit of fruit, part your 5 a day. Next, a little bit of cinnamon. And a little bit of vanilla extract, just a little bit. Now the next one I'm now going to add in, now that's all mixing away, is my wet ingredients. So what I've done before is I've chopped the butter up to make life a little bit easier when it goes in. And obviously the honey as well will just be, you should measure it up, I'm just going to pour it in. They recommend between 2 and 3 spoonfuls. I have no idea what that is. Mixing away, we then need to grease up the tin. Now you can do many ways of doing this. I prefer to do this in the Jello Lawson way. Get your hands nice and dirty. So So I've got some soft butter. I'm just going to go and rub it around the pan. You've got to ensure a lovely covering. Imagine you're polishing a car. Wax on, wax off. And don't worry, my hands have been washed. I got the dog to lick them before. You can also hear that flapjack is really starting to get nice and kneaded into a nice ball. Now, wouldn't you say that would be a beautiful thing to watch? Mwah! Now behold, I'm just going to leave this image here for a few seconds. Look at that beautiful texture. Next job is to pop that into the grease pan, nice and flat, all the way around the corners, all a nice even height. Now, for those who've cooked flapjack before, you will understand it always gets a little bit crispy on the edges. So I'm just going to push those down just a little bit, just to ensure a lovely even cook. Our plan is to put this in for about 10 to 15 minutes until nice and golden brown all the way over. Now, this is a lovely thing to do, whether it be with your kids, your loved ones. The reason I'm doing it is currently my good wife Meg is in hospital with our little son Ronnie. And this is what I call her fuel to keep her sane when he's crying and in need of love and attention. I can't really do much from home here, but I can do these little things to help out. So voila, here we have our flapjack. Now it's a little bit thin, so I don't expect it's going to take all 15 minutes. We'll go and pop it in the oven, we'll see how it comes out. One last thing to set timers, you can either set one on your watch, your phone. I have Google. Hey Google. Set timer for 10 minutes. Other assistants are available. See you soon, Flapjack. Now this is after 10 minutes. Looking good, not quite golden brown, so I'm going to give it another 2 minutes. Time for the grand unveiling. So this has been in about 14 minutes. Edges have just gone slightly brown. I'm just going to let it settle, then we'll take it out. Thank you all for watching, and let me know if you want another one.